Stevie Fast, YouTube Q&A. Question from K. Shello, the Mad Dog Mattis quote is priceless. Thank you. I'm sure you guys have seen my Mad Dog sign that's in my office, and as well as the one that's in our office in our trailer. I'm a huge advocate for our military and wounded warrior. When you guys come out and let us host you at the racetrack, it means a lot to me. I'm behind you guys, and I appreciate the sacrifice that you guys make for our country. I firmly believe that you should always carry a big stick and know how to use it. Jason Huey. What happened to the GAP with 2 P's, and what is EAD? All right, the EAD and the GAP. The NHRA injector is a 3-plate injector, so we can't have GAPP. GAP is like, the double P is like a radio car. It's like, GAP! GAP is back on the injector for NHRA with the GAP. When you saw it got taken off, we just ran out of injector stickers and it ended up running good. So I was like, all right, we'll run it without it. And then we ended up winning St. Louis and running pretty good. So it's back. EAD. EAD is a company, a division of Robbie Lowry's Eastern Atlantic Underground company called Eastern Atlantic Dynamics. They were a title sponsor for an event. It can also mean, it's kind of like Santa Claus. It's whatever it means to you. So I'll let y'all figure out what that means. Question from the Squirrel Chronicles. Wow, no thumbs down yet. What interest did you have in the black G-body at Lights Out? Yeah, I think our thumbs down guy after this weekend is on Suicide Watch. So thumbs down guy, I hope you're doing good. We actually had 3 thumbs down guys, so I think his whole family. We got 5, Matt says now. So I think his family and stuff is out thumbs down in us. So as the thumbs down nation grows, my attack on the thumbs down folks will be there. So I'm sure we'll have 6 or 7. What interest do I have in the black G-body at Lights Out? That car belongs to Chad Marie Henderson. It's kind of a cool story. When I first started class racing in 06, 07, 08, back in the Orska days, Chad in that exact car was my fiercest rival in Orska. We would generally be racing in final rounds. It was an awesome rivalry. Chad Marie they're farmers. They're the salt of America. They're awesome people, have an awesome family. And Monty Smith, as many of you know, a well-known tuner that ran that car for them for decades. He was the only person that ever tuned that car. Passed away a couple years ago. And Chad called me. He said, "Hey, buddy, I need some help. Monty's run this thing for a long time. We don't really understand where we're at. We're ready to we need some help trying to get it to where we can even start it and take it to a racetrack." And I agreed to kind of come on and help them do that. So the first couple times we took it out, it obviously failed. And when I fail, I generally get a chip on my shoulder and want to succeed. So we ended up changing some things, got a new engine. It actually has one of my old Pro Nitrous engines in it now from several years ago. Holly EFI on it. And as it began to run better, seeing the joy in their eyes having a competitive car again, it just tugs at my heart. That's one of those things I just do because I love it, and I love those guys, and I really think that thing can win. I think it's going to win. It went to the final in Lights Out. If it hadn't tore the transmission up, it actually tore the rear gear up, which tore up the transmission. I think it would have been the fastest car in the class. So they're going to have to run that thing some without me this year. I do a lot of live team viewer on it when it's out there. Marie is actually getting a pretty decent handle on running it. She downloads all the race pack and load files in it, and basically my interest in that is helping some good people win, and I kind of love that thing. Like the G-body was in 2008, we ran the final round at Valdosta, South Georgia Motorsports Park. Back then, Easy Street could run 2 stages of nitrous but you couldn't run a progressive. So going up to the final, they were faster than I was. So I remember taking a electrical house wiring nut like you use to put like a light fixture in your house, and connecting the first and second stages, which were, by the way, a pair of 40 jets, and leaving the starting line with it. And somehow, like, it held it, and the car runs all over the track and almost hits the wall, and I barely beat them. And that kind of stuff, you know, it's friendship, and they're going to win this year, and I can't wait. I hope I'm there when they win.